What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm back at Gettle Genesis of Lakewood, Florida, checking out this brand new 2025 Genesis GV80. Now, this is the first time since inception that we have some pretty cool changes on this vehicle. And today I'm going to take you on a complete tour of it, starting right outside and then going around it, ending up on the interior, checking out this brand new technology, and finally taking it for a spin. So if you like watching videos like this, don't forget to check out the rest of my channel. Hit that like and subscribe button. And now let's get back to this. So here it is, guys, 2025 Genesis GV80. I know this vehicle is wet. I apologize. It just stopped raining. It's still drizzling. So let's get to it. First of all, we can see some changes in the lights. The lights are completely different on the inside. There's still the double stacked lights, the same signature look for Genesis that we've seen over the years. They're separate lenses like LEDs. Of course, we have the LED daytime running lights and the turn signals that are all built in here. And overall, the shape of it remains the same. Now, what's also different is the design of this front grille. It is bright chrome on this particular one. Kind of wish it was that smoked black chrome that they have. It looks so much nicer. But we have the front view camera, lots of bright chrome down here at the bottom, lots of open spaces to help with air circulations, the aerodynamics of this vehicle, and of course, a lot of spaces for the air to get in and help with cooling of this power plant, which, by the way, let's check it out. So for 2025 model year, Genesis GV80 is available with the same two different engine choices as it was last year. The first one is a 2.5-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine with about 300 horsepower. And then we have this, which is 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 producing 375 horsepower, made it to an 8-speed automatic transmission. This is a very smooth power plant. I test drove it before and I'm excited to do it again at the end of this video. Now we have the hood struts on both sides. We have the sound insulation, so that should definitely make for a nice and quiet ride. Well, the GV80 competes in the midsize luxury SUV segment. As far as the size, it's 194.5 inches as far as the length, 77.8 as far as the width, and 67.5 as far as the height of this vehicle. Looking pretty good. Not many changes right here on the side. When I click the lock button, you can see we still have this double stack turn signals, the continuation from the front lights, and this particular one is equipped with 22-inch rims. I like the design, a lot of open spaces in here. We still have this gunpowder metal polished aluminum, big rotors in the back and the big calipers with Genesis spelled out on it. Now it's electronically controlled suspension, power folding mirrors, that we have the low profile roof rails, lots of bright chrome both on the trim around the windows here and at the bottom of the doors here. We have the ability to lock and unlock this vehicle without pressing any buttons on the remote, just simply by sticking my hand inside of this vehicle or touching this door handle. It allows me to do that as long as the key is somewhere on me. Of course, the gas tank is on the driver's side. And so most of the changes of this vehicle are in the front as far as the design and on the interior. But the rear still looks pretty sharp. We have the shark fin antenna. We have this big gate spoiler. Now incorporated in this big gate spoiler is the third brake light. Right on top of here, we have the third camera for the digital rear view mirror, exposed wiper. Now, in order to open the gate, there's a button on the wiper itself that's going to allow you to open it. So don't look for it anywhere down here at the bottom. Genesis spelled out, big, bright, visible lights. I actually like them. Now, these are double stacked, very complementing the side and the front, of course. And then we have the reflector lights, bunch of bright chrome, and the reverse lights are down here. So let's push this button and let's see how much room we have on the interior. Well, first, let's see if I can fit underneath this gate. And almost 6 feet tall, fitting underneath it is no issue. So here it is, guys. On the interior, we have just about 35 cubic feet of space behind the seats, and this opens up, allowing you to store more stuff inside this. There is no spare tire in this vehicle, just a little bit more storage. So we have the tire mobility kit, and this is a cargo cover that you can actually install in these grooves right there. Bang & Olufsen stereo, that's what comes with this vehicle. We have the ability to fold down the seats. They're power seats. I believe there's something in one of those seats, maybe not. Well, let's see. Yep. So my backpack was sitting on one, so it just basically bounced off of it. And that's what we have as far as the cargo space. Some illumination in here, 12-volt power outlet. And let's jump inside. Let's see what we have for passengers. And before we get inside of this vehicle, let's check this out. Let's take a look at this rear door panel. Lots of quality materials. I'm not sure if this is a leather wrapping, but some kind of a soft touch leather looking material. We have the real wood trim, some aluminum Bang & Olufsen as far as the speakers, lock, unlock, window controls, bit more storage and another speaker. Getting inside of it at the sill, you see Genesis written down, power seats in the back. Can you imagine that? And you have the ability to fold down the seat, one-touch operation here. In the back of driver and passenger seat, you'll find an extra storage in the middle console, your own vents, climate controls, 2 USB Type-C ports, and the regular household-style outlet. And as in most of the Genesis models, you have the ability to move this front seat from the back. So here you can either fold it down or move it out of the way if you need more legroom. Now, as far as the seats, now we have a leather, Napa leather seats, quilted. You have some tubing, contrast stitching, very luxurious, very comfortable as well. Open this up, cup holders, a bit more storage down here for your cell phone maybe, or something like this. Now let me jump inside and see if I can even fit in here. Well, I adjusted the front seat to my regular driving position. I'm almost 6 feet tall. Let's see if I can fit inside of this vehicle. And yes, I'm not touching. I'm pretty close as far as my knees. Let's see if I can move this seat backwards. Now it only goes forward, so it's all the way back. But I can recline it. I have plenty of headroom. I have plenty of shoulder room. And here's another thing that I forgot to show you. You have your own mirrors up on top with your own illuminations. In case you want to check your makeup, ladies, you can do that too. And of course, before we get inside, let's listen to the sound of the closing door. Boom! That is impressive. Very solid thud as far as the door close. In the front door panel, again, Bang & Olufsen. This is the stereo, premium stereo that we have here. We have 2 memory seat settings. We also have the window mirror lock controls. A leather wrapped inlay right here with the contrast stitching, more storage down below. And again, Genesis. We have multiple controls for the seats, lumbar control that is up and down. We have this ergo motion seat that gives you that massage, and you can adjust the seat multiple ways, both driver and passenger seat. Down here, you can see there's ambient lighting. This is probably the best angle that I can show you this from. And on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, we have the dimmer downhill assist as far as the cruise control. You set it and forget it. You just steer the vehicle. Now we have the hold to open up this rear gate, parking brake, traction control on or off, tilt and telescoping as far as the steering wheel. Guys, this interior is amazing. Let me jump inside. I'll show you the rest of it. And check it out, guys, because this is crazy. When Genesis puts their hands on something, they take it to a completely different level. They took a really nice design from the previous year and stepped it up a few notches. Well, we have a Bang & Olufsen stereo. We have some real wood trim right here, some softer touch material on top. I don't think it's leather, but maybe a vinyl. Contrast stitching, really good to the touch, looking very classy, elegant. And look at this screen. Now this is a 27 inches of OLED screen right here. There's no separation in between. This is all one screen. Up on top, we have the head-up display that shows right now the speed and the speed limit signs that reads nothing because we're in the park. Big steering wheel, Genesis logo in the middle. This is all leather, thicker in the right spots. We have a bunch of buttons on the left-hand side. We have the cruise control, adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist. You know, one of the custom buttons is here, as well as the ability to change different functions of the instrument cluster. In the back, we have the pedal shifters to shift gears. And on the right hand side, here's a couple custom buttons. The star is a custom button, can be customized to your liking, and this is a custom button as well. We also have the volume and mute button, and this touchpad right here controls as well what's going on in the instrument cluster. Of course, we have the phone button, and I can't see those lights blinking, but this is your attention assist. Let's take a look at this instrument cluster and let's see what we have. So first of all, you can change different designs. Like right now, we have this more classic look of the speedometer right here at the bottom. You have the fuel gauge. Press it one more time, it goes to the more digital, and then we have the temperature at the very bottom, your range, and the temperature control on the other side. In the middle, it shows what's playing right now. This is the Sirius XM, but if you want to change the widgets here, all you have to do is move it up, and this is your navigation. Now, of course, turn by turn, and destination info is going to be displayed when we start putting the route in. And now here you have the longitude and latitude, elevation 20 feet, and this older looking style compass. Let's see what else we have. Drive power distribution and tire pressure and current trip, auto stop, since last reset, since refueling. So a lot of customization in here, and we're back to the Sirius XM. Now, take a look at the screen. It's big, right? Part of it is the infotainment system, which is the new interface. It's looking really good, unlike some of the other manufacturers where it's not very intuitive. This one is. Here's your big map. Okay, it shows you everything that you need to see. You can set up your destination several different ways. You can set it up by voice. You can set it up basically by points of interest, etc. Previous destinations, safe places. You know, you have this little microphone that allows you to do it by voice. Go back to the home screen. You push this little home button on top, or there's another button. I'll show you that in a bit. Destination phone projection. Here's a little bit of a disappointing message for all of you lovers of the wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, because it says that you need to connect it via an approved USB cable. Of course, the phone you can connect via Bluetooth. Now, setup, 3D setup. I haven't seen this one, so I'm curious of what that is. Go to the 3D setup. All right, so driver's assistance, lights. Let's take a look what we have as far as the options. One touch turn signals, headlight delay, high beam assist, interior lights always on, brightness. Where were we? All right, so lights, either 7 flashes, 5 flashes, 3 flashes for the turn signals. Wow, I didn't know that's even a thing. All right, we'll do it at 5 flashes. Interior lights always on, tons of customizations in here. Let's take a look on the inside of this vehicle. Boom, and we have tons of different settings in here. Head-up display, cluster. Let's see what we can change here. So cluster, theme selections, link to the drive mode, reset auto stop timer, welcome sound. And let's take a look. I haven't changed the drive mode, so let's see what changes as I do that. So different drive modes. We have sport. Okay, it gives us a little bit of a pinkish color. My drive, which is custom button, snow, and comfort, eco. Quite frankly, I was hoping for a little bit more dramatic changes, but again, this is pretty cool. Illumination, adjust brightness automatically. Let's go back here. Climate control, vehicle settings, and then seats. See what's going on here. Ergo motion, active alert, smart support, ergo motion seats, smart posture care, enter driver's information. Okay, so that analyzes the driver. So let's see. Well, I'm not going to show you how big of my inseam is. Well, you can see it anyways on the videos. All right, so I'm actually going to be right here, 511, and going to be like, I don't know which way we're going here. Okay, fine. Okay, posture analysis, analyzing posture. Very bad. Posture change is recommended. Let's see what's going to happen here. All right, so it's moving me towards the front. Okay, very good. Recommended posture. Actually, it's not bad. Most of the vehicles that do that kind of puts me too close to the seat. This one, it's a little bit too high. I would probably want to be somewhere here as far as the height of it, but the distance from the steering wheel is not bad. Okay, that's a useful gadget. Let's see what else we have. Go back to this main screen, go back to the outside door liftgate, driver's assistance. So tons of features as far as the driver's assistance. So we have the smart cruise control, highway driving assist, highway lane change assist, highway auto speed change, etc. Speed limit warning. You can set it on, set it off. Warning methods too. Haptic warning, lane safety audible warning off, driver attention warning, driving safety. All right, so it's got all those gadgets that's going to help you, in case you are a distracted driver. It's going to keep you in place. Voice memo, we've seen that before on other Genesis Hyundai models. Sirius XM, different media, Amazon Music, HD radio, data, climate control. Here is on the screen. We also have a separate screen for that as well. You can select different temperatures. Right now, still at 72. That's going to adjust everything around it. And we're going to sync it. How about this? Okay. And that's what we have as far as the climate control. Mood curator. Oh, let's check this out. All right, so we have vitality, delight, care, and comfort. More and more manufacturers are going into this. Now it's a Bang & Olufsen reference. Let's see what vitality is going to look and sound like. All right, well, that can go for 9 minutes. That's how long it is. But we have the light, provides a pleasant atmosphere with bright lights and upbeat music, care, and comfort. Let's see, start this and let's see what's happening. And in addition to this, the seat is actually massaging me. And if we had any of this spray in here, it would actually spray a fragrance into the vehicle. Well, let's go back out of here before I fall asleep here. We have the quiet mode. So the radio is played only in the front seats. Their audio volume in for the front seat is also lowered to a factory set quiet level. So in case you have somebody sleeping or working in the back, you can actually still enjoy some of the media here. So connected services, valet mode, Genesis Pay, your vehicle. Let's take a look at something that's really important, and that is a rear view camera. And look at this. This is absolutely amazing. It's a high definition camera. Of course, it's a 360 with active trajectory lines, several different angles of the camera are available. This is the rear view camera. We have the front view camera. I have to put it in drive, I believe. Goes to the front view camera. And then we have several different angles here as well. And then it will stop, so of course, after I reach a certain speed, I believe, or after some time. And we can always move this vehicle around. And that is your camera system. Active trajectory lines, nice quality, Really impressed. Put it in park so we don't roll. Infotainment system down here at the bottom. That's where you start this vehicle. Here's a separate screen. This is for your climate control. And of course, we have the shortcuts here for map, navigation, radio, media, seek, track, custom button, and setup. And down here, this is all climate control. So you have the heated and ventilated seats. We also have this fragrance here, which is not in, but okay, once you put it in, heated steering wheel, 2 stages of that, fan controls, really nice, very bright display. Here is your wireless charging pad, 2 USB Type-C ports. We have 12 volt, 180 watts of power from the cigarette lighter style adapter. Now, check this out, guys. This is real wood. This is no joke, okay? This is not an imitation. You also have, this is aluminum. It's cold to the touch. And here's, we have some shortcuts. So back, home, and menu, and we can control what's going on here on this dial right here, and then press it if you want to select it. So if that's easier for you, that you can also do. I believe this is your fingerprint reader that allows you to set the driver, different drive modes, and you can see some of the ambient lighting is peeking through here. This is red right now. This is your gear shifter, and drive modes are being selected by this dial right here. We also have the parking assist, the 4x4 or the all-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive lock, the middle, the center diff, I can't even talk right now, center diff lock, and we can turn off that automatic start stop feature. And of course, I'm gonna test it out in sport, so I'm gonna leave it there. Put it in park, gear already selected. We are in park. Anything else that I should know about? Regular glove box up on top. Moving up, we have this digital view camera that allows you to see of what's going on behind you in case you have people in the back seat blocking your view. And then you have your home link system that allows you to open up to 3 separate different devices, maybe a gate, 2 garage doors, or 3 garage doors, however you choose to. There's your sunglasses holder and controls for the moonroof. So look at this, the moonroof opens up, okay, front panel and the rear panel. I hope it's not raining anymore. Just a little drizzle, not too bad. So let's close this up, but it definitely adds a lot of light inside of this beautiful cabin. And if you look at the headliner, this is like this micro suede headliner as well. So everything on the interior of this vehicle is premium. Now, of course, here's another thing that opens up, push the button, and if you need more storage, it's right underneath this shelf that is removable. All right, let's close this up. And this is the interior of this brand new 2025 Genesis GV80. Well, let's talk about how much it costs and take it for a spin. Vehicle is running, ready to go. Let's take a quick look on Genesis website because I'm pretty sure you're curious of what they cost. So the 2.5 liter, the base one on the GV80 starts at 58.7. As far as the gas mileage, the 2.5 gets 19 in the city, 24 in the expressway. The 3.5 liter all-wheel drive starts at 73.8, and that's what I have for you today. 16 miles in the city per gallon and 22 on the expressway, 375 horsepower. This one also has the Prestige package that's added to it, and that includes the 22-inch alloy wheels, Nappa leather, digital rear view mirror. We have the microfiber suede headliner, etc. Tons of features. Go to Genesis website and you can see what's included in this. So this particular one, the sticker on it with MSRP is $81,405. As far as the added options in the factory, if you like the color on the exterior, I know it's wet, but it's really nice silver. They call it Seville silver, and that's $650. We have the cargo blocks, first aid kit, and NFC key card. But that adds up to about $105 plus the $650. So, I mean, if you didn't add anything to this vehicle, you're still going to be close to $81,000, which, you know, if you comparably equip, let's say, a Mercedes-Benz GLE, you go with the bigger engine, which is the 6-cylinder, you put real leather in it, and, you know, you're already going to be at close to $90,000, if not more. So even though it sounds expensive, it's still competitive in the segment. Also, as far as the warranty, Genesis has the industry-leading warranty, 10 years, 100,000 miles powertrain. Let's see if there's anything as far as the complimentary maintenance. Yes, we have 3 years, 36 miles, 36,000 miles, of course, complimentary maintenance, 3 years, 36,000 miles, complimentary service valet, and 3 years complimentary map care, so updates to the maps, I believe. And of course, as far as the warranty, we have the 5 years, 60,000 miles. That's the new vehicle warranty on everything. 10-year, 100,000 miles warranty for the powertrain. So that's very good. Let's take it on the road and see how it drives. We got 22-inch wheels, big wheels, okay? Big tires, electronically controlled suspension on this vehicle. The first thing that I noticed when riding in this Genesis GV80 is how wide it is. So almost 78 inches, you know, as far as the width. For an SUV this size, it's pretty wide, which is good. It's, you know, it's wide, it's long, so the comfort of the ride should be really good. I'm in the sport mode right now, and once I get out of this park, we're gonna stretch its legs or tires, if you will, to see how it accelerates. But the acceleration is about 5.4 seconds, 0 to 60 on this 3.5T. So it's not bad. I mean, it's not the fastest SUV on the road, but it can definitely hold its own. And here we are getting on the main road. I don't think there should be any issues with merging in traffic. Nice. Nice acceleration. Getting up to speed, no issue. Hear a little bit of this tire noise, but also this particular road is not the best. So it's going to transfer a lot of noise inside the cabin. And then we're going to see if we can accelerate, even though it is a wet surface, which is good. We're going to be able to test out of how it takes off with this all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive system. Here's my favorite feature on it. If you put the turn signal on, it opens up this little window, little monitor on the screen, basically showing you the blind spot, what's behind you. It's really a feature I think a lot more manufacturers should have. All right, we get a little bit of a wet surface here. Let's go. I think it took him a while to decide of whether it wants to go, but once it goes. Get it up to about 48 miles per hour. This is about what we can do in this side neighborhood road. Pretty good. As far as the turning, nice and tight. Yeah, I like the drive. Really nice and solid feel. That's one thing that I'm looking for in a luxury SUV. Everything is quality. The cabin is nice and quiet. It's luxurious. I love the screen, even though most of the features probably I'll never use, but I just love to have it. Genesis really came a long way since they started. They started as a trim of a Hyundai vehicle. So they had the Hyundai Genesis. They had the 2-door and the 4-door. And we're talking pre-2010. Then they had a little bit of a try with the truly luxury high-end vehicle. They call it the Equus, and that really didn't take off. I think that was too much too early. But since then, they developed so many great vehicles. And this latest generation really shines. And we have essentially 3 sedans, the G70, G80, and G90, and three SUVs. That's the GV60, which is fully electric, GV70, and GV80. We don't have a large luxury trim, but I think they nailed it right on the head, and they're competing with the best of them. And we're talking about competing not only with the Lexus, Acura, and Infiniti, but also with Mercedes-Benz GLE and BMW X5. And I get it. You know, I love the German engineering, the German design, the history, the heritage of the brand, the driving dynamics. Yes, but it's thousands of dollars more than this. And for those of you who don't want to pay or maybe can't afford to go with a $100,000 vehicle, this $80,000 vehicle might be a great option for you. So let me know what you think about this update for this 2025 GV80. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think they should have done something else instead? I welcome all the comments and I try to reply to every single one of them. So don't be shy. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked that. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give me the like, and turn on that bell notification ring bell. And I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.